Let me ask you, have you ever caught yourself daydreaming just for a second that money could actually grow on trees? I mean, really picture it. Branches heavy with crisp bills, just waiting for you to pluck them. We've all been there, especially when the bills keep stacking up and life feels like it's squeezing every last penny out of you. In those moments, the idea of a money tree doesn't just sound nice, it sounds like a lifeline. Imagine it. You stroll outside, reach up, and pluck a few $100 bills like you're picking apples. No more worrying about rent, groceries, or surprise expenses. Just grab what you need and move on with your day. No more clocking in at a job you hate. No more answering to a boss who doesn't get it. You could finally kick back, relax, and live life on your own terms. But here's the twist. What if one morning you woke up and it actually happened? What if money trees were real, right in your backyard? Picture glancing out your window and seeing a tree bursting with $20 bills instead of leaves fluttering in the breeze like green butterflies. At first, you'd probably think all your problems were solved. But in reality, that's just the beginning of a whole new set of challenges you never saw coming. We spend our whole lives chasing after money. But what happens when it's suddenly everywhere, for everyone? Would it still mean anything, or would it lose its magic? When something as precious as money becomes as common as fallen leaves, the world as we know it would flip upside down. The rules of the game would change overnight. Imagine the chaos. Neighbors arguing, strangers fighting over branches, friendships tested by greed. It'd be the wildest economic soap opera you've ever witnessed. Suddenly, your biggest yard work problem isn't raking up leaves, but gathering up cash before your neighbors sneak over and grab it for themselves. Your kid's allowance? Forget a few bucks. Maybe you just hand them a whole branch covered in bills and watch their eyes light up. We're about to dive deep into a world where the thing we want most is suddenly free for the picking. But is it really a dream come true, or a recipe for disaster? Buckle up, because this journey is going to be a wild ride, full of twists, turns, and surprises you never expected. You think Family Feud gets crazy? Trust me, you haven't seen anything yet. Let's jump in and see what happens when money really does grow on trees. Picture this. It's a regular Tuesday morning. The world is just waking up, the sun is rising, and everything seems perfectly ordinary. Birds are chirping, coffee is brewing, and people are rubbing the sleep from their eyes, ready to start another day. But then, as you stumble into the kitchen and glance out the window, you notice something strange. Your backyard trees are sparkling, not with morning dew, but with crisp, colorful bills fluttering in the breeze. Money everywhere, hanging from every branch. You rush outside, heart pounding, and pluck a bill from a low branch. It feels real. It smells real. It is real. You can hardly believe your luck. Your neighbor Henderson is already out there, pajamas and all, clutching a fistful of 50s and grinning from ear to ear. All around you, people are pouring out of their homes, laughing, shouting, and grabbing as much as they can. In an instant, everyone's rich. The news explodes with coverage. Reporters are baffled. Scientists are frantically searching for explanations, but nobody's really listening. People are too busy stuffing their pockets, their bags, even their hats with cash. For a day, it's pure, unfiltered joy. Families celebrate together, debts are forgotten, and everyone feels like they've won the lottery. People pay off their bills with money plucked straight from their bushes. Credit cards are cut up, loans are paid off, and worries seem to melt away. But when the sun rises again, the impossible happens. The bills have grown back, fresh and plentiful. The supply is endless, and the world is stunned. Henderson's now got a ladder and a wheelbarrow, harvesting hundreds from the highest branches. People are getting creative, trying to collect as much as possible. But soon, you notice something unsettling. Your neighbor's tree seems to have bigger bills than yours. Envy creeps in, and you start to wonder why. That's when the cracks in paradise begin to show. Arguments break out and the mood shifts from celebration to suspicion. The dream of easy money quickly turns into a fierce competition. People race to their trees, desperate to get the biggest haul before anyone else. The world's richest day is also the beginning of its wildest problems. News headlines warn of chaos, and people start to feel overwhelmed by their own fortunes. Suddenly, everyone's not just rich, they're suspicious, competitive, and a little bit greedy. Trust begins to erode, and friendships are tested. The real chaos is just beginning. What started as a dream is quickly turning into a nightmare of greed and mistrust. So, what happens when everyone suddenly has more than enough? Is it really paradise, or just the start of something much more complicated? Let's find out. You're rich. Congrats. Imagine waking up one morning to find your home overflowing with cash. It's the dream, right? Suddenly you're the envy of the neighborhood, and every dollar bill feels like a ticket to freedom. But now your job is raking up cash, not leaves. At first it's fun, almost like a game. You laugh as you sweep up piles of money, thinking you finally made it. The kids help out, giggling as they stuff garbage bags with money. You start using bills for everything, propping up wobbly tables, blowing your nose, even as makeshift bookmarks. Money is everywhere, and it feels limitless. Soon, money's everywhere. Clogging gutters, stuffing squirrel nests, blanketing your lawn like a green and white carpet. It's in places you never expected, and it keeps piling up. It's a mess, not a miracle. The novelty wears off as you realize you're spending hours just trying to keep up. Then the competition starts, and things get even crazier. Henderson next door buys a fancy money-raking machine, showing it off with pride. Suddenly, your old rake feels like a relic, and you can't help but feel left behind. The keeping up with the Joneses game just gets dumber. Now it's about who has the biggest, tallest pile of cash on their lawn. Neighbors compare, compete, and brag. Then it rains, and your fortune turns into soggy, stinky bills. The smell is awful, and the mess is even worse. Suddenly, your wealth is a headache. Wind, your life savings blow down the street, swirling away with every gust. You find yourself chasing after money, desperate not to lose it all. The dream of easy money turns into a full-time, never-ending chore. You're exhausted, and the piles never seem to shrink. You thought you'd be on a beach, sipping drinks and relaxing. Instead, you're stuck in your backyard, a money farmer, longing for escape. The harvest never ends, and the novelty wears off fast. What once felt exciting now feels like a burden you can't put down. Money's no longer valuable. It's just another thing to clean up like yesterday's trash. You start to resent it. The more you rake, the more you realize. This isn't freedom, it's a trap. The weight of wealth is heavier than you imagined. The world's richest people are now the world's most exhausted. Their fortunes have become their chains, and the problems? They're just getting started. Welcome to the grind, where having it all means working harder than ever just to keep up. Monday morning, your money tree's full again. Are you really going to work? Nobody does. Doctors, teachers, bus drivers all stay home to rake cash. At first, it's a party. But then the power goes out. No one's at the plant. Trash piles up, no garbage collectors. Suddenly you realize, jobs aren't just about money. They keep society running. When everyone can pick their salary, the system collapses. The world we built, based on trading time and skills for money, just stops. Some people might still work for purpose or respect, but how do you pay them? They've got their own money trees. The very idea of a job has to be reinvented. Maybe people work for things money can't buy: purpose, respect, or goods and services. The old rules are gone. It's a whole new ball game, and nobody's quite sure how to play. You've got bags of cash and want a banana. Henderson's store is open, so you wheelbarrow your money over. How much for a banana, you ask. $1 billion, he says. Why? Because money's everywhere, but bananas are rare. Nobody's working to grow or deliver them. This is hyperinflation. When money's so common, it's worthless. Prices skyrocket. Bread, $5 billion. Milk, $20 billion. A car? Forget it. Cash is just green paper now. Maybe good for firewood. Stores stop accepting money and go back to bartering. Want that banana? Better have a skill to trade. Suddenly, being a plumber or a baker is worth more than a mountain of cash. The new currency is what you can do, not what you can rake. All that money in your garage? Just a pile of useless leaves. The world's economy flips overnight. The only thing valuable is what money can't buy. Welcome to the age of skills. Hope you've got something to offer. Now, the kids. Try getting them to do chores when they can pick $1,000 off a bush. Take out the trash for 20 bucks? They laugh. Money means nothing. Allowance is dead. The value of work? Gone. Kids grow up thinking everything's free for the taking. How do you motivate them? The old incentives are useless. Family arguments don't disappear. They just shift to who raked the best bills. Parenting now means teaching the value of things money can't buy. Kindness, skill, hard work. The hardest parenting challenge ever. Good luck. What about the government? They've got money trees too. Bigger, better guarded. At first it seems great. Pay off the debt, fund everything, no more taxes. But unlimited worthless money means no real power. Why would soldiers or judges work if they can rake cash at home? The whole system crumbles. Law, order, government itself. If money trees only grow here, other countries won't trade with us. We'd be the richest, poorest nation. Mountains of cash, nothing to buy. The government's job shifts from managing money to managing chaos. The old world order is gone. It's a logistical nightmare. Months later, the joy is gone. Money trees never stop growing. Bills pile up everywhere. Streets, cars, sewers. Cities use snowplows to clear cash. The environment suffers. Money trees choke out real plants, destroy ecosystems. The world looks green, but it's lifeless. People become desperate, not for money, but for things money used to buy. Food, water, light. Skills become the new power. Farmers, doctors, builders, they're the new royalty. A strange sadness settles in. We got what we wanted, and it ruined everything. Society, families, the environment, all broken by too much of a good thing. We'd look at piles of money with disgust, longing for the days when a dollar meant something. We'd pray for the money trees to die just to get our old problems back. The dream became a nightmare. Too much is truly too much. Be careful what you wish for. So what's the lesson? The things we want most aren't always what we need. Money's just a tool, a symbol for skill, effort, and work. When money's meaningless, real value shines. Strong backs, sharp minds, caring hearts. Society runs on what people can do for each other, not on piles of cash. The best things in life aren't things. They're connection, purpose, and love. Wish for strength, wisdom, and skills nobody can take away. That's the real gold. If you enjoyed this wild ride, check out more stories at Nutreylife. We're here to make you think, laugh, and maybe learn something. Have a blessed day.